Evening, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Mr.V's Impression Theatre. Today I'll be bringing you I Had Trouble Getting to Sollaw Saloo by Dr. Seuss. Read by Ronald Reagan. I was real happy and carefree and young, and I lived in a place called the Valley of Fun, and nothing, not anything, ever went wrong. Until, well, one day I was walking along, and I guess I got careless. I guess I got gawking at daisies and not looking where I was walking. And that's how it started. Sock, what a shock. I stubbed my toe on a very hard rock. Then I flew through the air, and I went for a sail, and I sprained the main bone on the hip of my tail. Now I had ever had trouble before, so I just said to myself, I don't want any more. If I watch out for rocks and keep my eyes straight ahead, I'll keep out of trouble forever, I said. And watching at the rocks, well, I guess it didn't work. I was watching at those rocks, and then I felt a hard jerk. A very fresh green-headed William quail snuck up from the in-back and went after my tail. And I learned there are troubles of more than one kind, and some came from ahead and some came from behind. Be twice as careful and twice as smart. I'll watch out for trouble from front and back sections and aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I found this to be quite a difficult stunt, but now, I was safe from both the back and the front. Well, then new trouble came from above and below. Stink at my neck and a snake at my toe. Now I was really in trouble. You know, the rocks, the quail, the streets and the street. So many troubles. The city of Sollaw Saloo, on the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, where there never have troubles, at least very few. It is not very far, and my camel is strong. It is there fast, so hop on, come along. I jumped up behind him, then all through the day, the wobble some way. The road got more bumpy, more rocky and more tricky. By midnight, I tell you, my stomach felt all icky. So I said, Mister, please, when do we get there? Head to this wonderful town. Are we almost there yet? Young fellow, he said to me, don't stop me in a stew. At sunrise, we'll drive into Sollaw Saloo, and you'll have no more troubles, I promise I do. But when dawn finally came, and the darkness got light, the wonderful city was nowhere in sight. Instead of the city, we ran into trouble. our camel got sick and he started to bubble. We had to pull him on the one-wheeler wobble. So there we were in a dreadful position. Our camel sure needed a camel physician. Now, doctors for camels are not often seen, especially on mountains. They are far, far between. But we pulled out that old wobble and set out to find some doctor while dragging our camel behind. I pulled and I pulled. The next thing I knew, I was pulling the camel and the wobble chap too. Now really, I thought, this is rather unfair. But he said, don't you stew. I'm doing my best. This is called teamwork. Furnish the brains. You furnish the muscles, the aches and the pains. I'll pick the best roads, tell you where to go, and just where to go, and we'll find a good doctor more quickly, you know. Then he sat and he worked with his brain and his tongue, and he bossed me around just because I was young. He told me to go left, and he told me to go back, and that's what he told me all day and all night. Next morning, we go to the doctor, the Sam Snap, who knew how to all about tassels and camels as well. Our camel, he said, had a bad case of leaks, which would lie in a flattened bed for at least 20 weeks. I was tired, I wanted to crawl into bed, but the wall-cat sent me away, and he said, your troubles are practically at an end. Just run down the hill and around the next bend, and you'll come to the Happy Way bus, my friend. The bus leaves at 4:42. It will take you directly to Sollaw Saloo at the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, where you'll never have troubles, at least not a few. Well, the bus stop was there, and that part was fine. But tacked on the stake was a very small sign saying, notice to passengers using this line. I'm sorry to say that our driver, Butch Myers, went into 4 names and punctured all tires until further notice the 442 cannot simply take you to Sollaw Saloo. But I wish you pleasant journey by feet. Signed, the bus line president, Horace P. Sweet. So I went by feet, thanks to Horace P. Sweet, and that Horace P. Sweet that almost ruined my feet. 300 miles later, my feet were sore, and then, wouldn't you know it, it started to pour. I was drenched to the skin, and when a chap in a slicker splashed down and he yelled, it's the Midnight Jicker. The Midnight Jicker came early this year, and it's not going to be comfy around here. Any fool would get out, so I packed up my things, and I'm off to my granddaddy's out in Palm Springs. Take cover, he yelled. Use my house if you wish. Then the chap in the slicker flashed off like a fish. I ran into the house and fell in a heap. I needed rest, but I just couldn't sleep. Did you ever sleep when your feet were like ice, with a family of owls and a family of mice? I listened all night to the growls and the yowls and the chattering of teeth from the mice and the owls, while the Midnight Jicker howled horrible howls. I tossed and I flipped, and I flopped and I flapped. It was 5:15 when I finally slept. I dreamed I was sleeping on billowy billows, on of soft silk and satin marshmallow stuffed pillows. I dreamed I was sleeping in Sollaw Saloo, on the banks of the river, of the beautiful river Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least not of you. Then I woke up, and it just wasn't true. I was crashing downhill in a flubulous flood, with suds in my eyes, and my mouth full of, and my nose full of water, my ears full of shoots, of the owls flying off, and the mouse with the mice on their beaks. And I said to myself, how I really don't see my troubles like this ever happened to me. I floated 12 days without toothbrush or soap. My battery almost gave up hope. Then someone up high shouted, here, catch the rope. Then I knew my troubles had come to an end, and I climbed up the rope, calling, thank you, my friend. I got to the top, but it wasn't a friend. It was. I saw that my troubles were not at an end. A big man on a horse scared me out of my wits, and he bellowed, I'm General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on, and it's time that you knew. Every lad in the land has his duty to do. We're marching to battle. We need you, my boy. We are about to attack. We're about to destroy the perilous cruiser of Pamplemousse Pass. So get in line. Your private first class. And he gave me a shooter and one little bead, which was not much, if you see what I mean. Then he yelled, get that boozer. Attack without fear. A glorious moment of victory is near. And the glorious general led the advance with a glorious swish of his sword and his lance, and the glorious clank of his tin-plated pants. We came round the corner and found that, alas, there was more than one cruiser of Pamplemousse Pass. And Genghis Khan Schmidt shouted out to his men, this happens in war every now and again. Sometimes you're winners, and sometimes you're losers. We never can win against so many boozers. So I suggest we retreat. Yes, that it's time to retreat. And the army raced off in its tin-plated feet. And there I was, more boozers than I'd ever seen. There I was, one, my shooter, and only one boot. There I was, and I thought, well, will I ever get through to the wonderful city of Sollaw Saloo, on the banks of the river of the so beautiful Wahoo, but that it never had troubles, at least not a few. I had terrible trouble staying alive. Then I saw an old pipe that said, vent number 5. I didn't have much time to find out what that meant, but a vent had a hole, and the hole's where I went. Well, the vent that I went had some sort of funnel that led me down a frightening black tunnel. The traffic down there was a mess, I must say, with billions of birds all going the wrong way. They bumped me with lights and banged me with dishes. I ran into ladders, beds, bottles, and fishes. I skidded on garbage, I fell in horns, troubles I wish they had never been born. I was down there for 3 days of bird-filled place. At least 8,000 miles, I fell smack in my face. I injured 3 fingers, both thumbs, and both lips. My shin bone, my backbone, my wishbone, and hips. And what's more, I was starved. I had nothing to eat. And then, was it down? I grew moss on my feet. Then, just when I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered another tiny trapdoor. I popped out my head, the sky was sky blue. And I knew by the flowers I'd finally come to the banks of the beautiful river of Wahoo. It couldn't be far now from Sollaw Saloo. And there it was, with the glittering towers was in the air. I made it, I've done it. At last I was there, and I knew that I left all my troubles behind. When a chap at the doorway, shivering with a chime, waved at me, and I was friendly and nice. Welcome, he said, and he gave me his hand. Welcome, my son, to this beautiful land. Welcome to sweet, sunny Sollaw Saloo. Well, we never have troubles, at least none of you. As a matter of fact, we only have one. Imagine just one little trouble, my son. And this one little trouble, as you will now see, is this one little trouble I have with this key. And the only door in Sollaw Saloo, there is only one door into Sollaw Saloo, and we have a key-slapping slipper, we do. This troublesome slipper moved into my door 2 weeks ago, Tuesday, 3:45. Since then, I can't open any door. And I can't kill a slipper. It's very bad luck to kill any slipper, and that's why we're stuck. And that's why no one gets into the town's gone pot. It's a terrible state of affairs. It is not. Is it not? And so the doorman of Sollaw Saloo, my job here is finished. I'm through, and I tell you what I have decided to do. I'm leaving. He said, leaving Sollaw Saloo on the banks of the river where we never have any troubles, at least none of you. And I'm off to the city of Ball near the banks of the beautiful river Woo Wall. Where they never have troubles, no troubles at all. Come along with me, and he said as he ran, and you'll never have any more troubles, young man. I'd have no more troubles. That's what the man said. So I started to go, but I didn't. Instead, I did some quick thinking inside of my head. And I started back home to the Valley of Vung. I knew I'll have troubles. Maybe I'll get stuck. Maybe I'll have troubles. Maybe I'll get bit by the green-headed quail on the place where I sit. But I brought a big bag. I'm ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have trouble with me. And this episode of Mr.V's Impression Theatre. Do get like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Good night. May the good Lord take it on you.